The Stoic philosophy teaches us that life is a game of acceptance and control. We can't control everything that happens around us, but we can control our reaction to those events. When we feel tired of life, it's tempting to let negativity consume us. However, Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies in embracing what is beyond our control and focusing on what we can change, our own perspective. This message is especially relevant when we face moments of discouragement and exhaustion. Instead of succumbing to hopelessness, Stoicism invites us to cultivate resilience, perseverance, and gratitude. For it is precisely in these dark moments that our ability to overcome obstacles is put to the test. So, my friend, do you feel tired of life? Let's explore together how Stoic teachings can illuminate your path and give you strength to move forward. Imagine the following scene. After an exhausting day at work, you come home, throw your backpack in the corner, and collapse on the couch. Your body feels like it weighs a ton, your muscles ache, and your mind is cloudy. You look around and feel that everything is heavy, dull, and meaningless. I'm too tired of this life, you think to yourself. This is a moment many of us find ourselves in. When routine becomes a burden, challenges seem insurmountable, and the will to move forward disappears. It's a feeling of exhaustion that can overwhelm us both physically and emotionally, but it's precisely in these moments that the teachings of Stoicism can guide us back to the light. They remind us that while we may not control the external events that wear us down, we have complete mastery over our reaction to them. It's up to us to decide whether we'll succumb to fatigue or find the strength needed to overcome it. Stoicism teaches us that the key lies in a shift of perspective. Instead of focusing on what's beyond our control, we should turn our attention to what we can do. What healthy habits can we adopt? What self-care strategies can we implement? What small daily actions can revitalize us? When exhaustion tightens its grip, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate resilience. This essential virtue enables us to face life's challenges with determination and equanimity. After all, it's not the absence of difficulties that defines resilient men and women, but the ability to rise, to recompose oneself, and to move forward even in the face of the most severe adversities. Imagine a sturdy oak tree, facing storms, winds, and harsh weather, yet remaining unshaken, its roots firmly grounded in the soil. That's the image Stoicism evokes when speaking of resilience, the ability to bend but never break. It's this inner strength that allows us to turn exhaustion into renewal, pain into learning, and weakness into determination. To cultivate this resilience, Stoicism teaches us to practice meditation, contemplation, and gratitude. By connecting with what truly matters, we can redefine our goals and priorities, finding a purpose that motivates us to move forward even in the darkest moments. After all, it's not exhaustion that defines who we are, but how we respond to it. We're capable of turning exhaustion into an opportunity for growth, using Stoic wisdom as a compass to guide us toward a more fulfilling and virtuous existence. When fatigue sets in, it's easy to fall into the temptation of succumbing to inertia, letting demotivation take over. But it's precisely at this moment that Stoicism reminds us of the transformative power of action. As Marcus Aurelius teaches us, action is the reward. It's through small yet consistent daily actions that we can overcome discouragement and regain control over our lives. Each step, no matter how small, represents a victory over the exhaustion that haunts us. Imagine a man who, after a long day of work, feels exhausted and powerless to do anything. Instead of surrendering to the couch in self-pity, he decides to go for a walk. Each step, though initially difficult, brings a sense of lightness and renewal. Gradually, the mind clears, the body strengthens, and the will to move forward is reborn. This is the transformative power of Stoic action. It's not about a radical change or a magical solution, but a constant commitment to oneself, to do what's possible even when everything seems lost. For it's precisely in these dark hours that true character strength is tested and forged. So, my friend, when fatigue knocks at your door, remember, action is the reward. Start with small steps, cultivating healthy habits, dedicating yourself to activities that bring you joy and purpose. For it's through this journey of self-mastery and perseverance that you'll find the energy and determination necessary to move forward. As we battle the fatigue that overwhelms us, Stoicism reminds us of an essential virtue, gratitude. For it's through gratitude that we can find the strength to overcome the darkest moments of our existence. Imagine a man who, after a long day of work, comes home exhausted and demotivated. He looks around and sees only problems, difficulties, and everything he lacks. This is a dangerous path that can lead us to an abyss of self-pity and despair. But Stoicism teaches us to adopt a different perspective. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we should turn our gaze to what we have, to the blessings, however small, that fill our lives. Perhaps it's the health of a loved one, the warm meal awaiting us, or even the simple opportunity to rest after a day of work. As we cultivate gratitude, our mind expands, our heart fills with lightness, and our determination strengthens. For it's through this recognition of the good in our lives that we find the motivation to move forward, even when fatigue seems to want to knock us down. So, my friend, when discouragement knocks at your door, take a pause and reflect on all that you can be grateful for. Let that positive energy fill your being, revitalizing your soul and giving you the courage necessary to face the challenges ahead. For it's in gratitude that we find the strength to turn fatigue into renewal, pain into learning, and weakness into determination. This is the wisdom that Stoicism offers us, guiding us toward a fuller and more virtuous existence. When fatigue overwhelms us, it's easy to get lost in a labyrinth of self-pity and despair. But it's precisely in those moments that Stoicism invites us on a journey of overcoming, a journey that, though challenging, leads us to a state of greater strength, resilience, and purpose. Imagine a traveler who, after days of walking on rugged terrain, feels his strength waning. It's tempting to stop, give up, and surrender to fatigue. But this man, guided by Stoic teachings, knows that true victory lies in continuing the journey, one step at a time. Just like this traveler, we too are called to face our own challenges, to climb the mountains of fatigue and exhaustion. And it's on this journey that we discover the extent of our inner strength, the depth of our determination, and the greatness of our capacity for overcoming. For, as Seneca reminds us, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. It's this attitude of courage and resolution that allows us to turn fatigue into an opportunity for growth, using Stoic wisdom as a compass to guide us toward a fuller and more virtuous existence. So, my friend, when discouragement knocks at your door, remember, you are not alone on this journey. Thousands of Stoics have walked this path before you, leaving behind a legacy of strength, perseverance, and self-mastery. Join them, embracing the challenges that come your way, knowing that with each step you become stronger, more resilient, and closer to your best self. When fatigue overwhelms us, the temptation to give up is strong, but it's precisely in those moments that Stoicism invites us to embrace the journey of overcoming, knowing that it is through it that we become stronger, more resilient, and closer to our best selves. Imagine a climber who, after scaling a steep mountain, feels his strength wane just a few meters from the summit. It's easy to imagine the temptation to give in, to abandon that goal so ardently pursued. But the true Stoic climber knows that victory is not in the summit, but in the journey itself. In facing challenges, overcoming obstacles, and discovering the extent of their inner strength. Just like this climber, we too are called to climb the mountains of fatigue and exhaustion. And it's in this ascent that we discover who we really are. Not only our limits, but also our capacity to surpass them. For it is in the acceptance of this path, however arduous it may be, that we find the true reward, not just the conquest of the summit, but the transformation of ourselves. This is the wisdom that Stoicism offers us, guiding us toward a fuller, more virtuous and resilient existence. As we traverse the journey of overcoming fatigue, Stoicism reminds us of the fundamental importance of patience. For it's this virtue that allows us to navigate the most difficult moments with serenity and determination. Imagine a gardener who, after planting their seeds, patiently awaits the germination and growth of their plants. They understand that nature follows its own pace, which cannot be hurried or forced. Similarly, the Stoic comprehends that overcoming fatigue also requires patience and perseverance. It's not about instant transformation, but a gradual process where each small action, each small victory, brings us closer and closer to our best selves. It's in this consistency, in this determination to put one foot in front of the other, that we find the strength necessary to overcome obstacles. For as Marcus Aurelius teaches us, patience is the companion of wisdom. It is patience that allows us to maintain calmness and serenity, even when fatigue seems to want to knock us down. It is patience that reminds us that the journey is as important as the destination, that each step, no matter how small, leads us towards our redemption. So, my friend, when the temptation to give up knocks at your door, remember the virtue of patience. Take a deep breath, stay focused, and keep moving forward step by step, confident that with time and persistence, you will overcome this challenge. For it's in this journey of self-discovery and self-discipline that you will discover the true extent of your strength and determination. Throughout this journey, we've explored the fundamental lessons that Stoicism offers us to overcome the fatigue and difficulties of life. We've seen how this ancient philosophy teaches us to accept what is beyond our control and focus on what we can change, our own perspective and reaction to events. Cultivate resilience and determination, knowing that it's through challenges that we become stronger and closer to our best selves. Practice gratitude, recognizing the blessings and small pleasures in our lives, even in the darkest moments. Act with self-mastery, transforming fatigue into renewal through small yet consistent daily actions. Embrace the journey of personal growth, understanding that each obstacle overcome makes us wiser and more resilient. Cultivate patience, recognizing that overcoming fatigue is a gradual process that requires perseverance and determination. When we apply these teachings in our daily lives, we discover that Stoicism isn't just an abstract philosophy, but a compass guiding us toward a fuller, virtuous, and resilient existence. It's in this journey of self-discovery and self-discipline that we find the strength needed to face the challenges that arise, turning fatigue into an opportunity for growth. So, my friend, when discouragement knocks at your door, remember the legacy of the Stoics. Embrace this journey of overcoming with courage, determination, and patience, knowing that with each step, you become stronger, more resilient, and closer to your best self. For it's in this walk that we'll discover the true extent of our ability to face and overcome life's obstacles. My friend, we've reached the end of this journey of overcoming fatigue, guided by the teachings of Stoicism. I hope the lessons shared here have resonated in your heart, illuminating your path toward a fuller and more resilient existence. If you've been inspired by this video, don't hesitate to share it with those who also face the challenges of fatigue and exhaustion. It's through spreading this Stoic wisdom that we can help transform lives, strengthening the determination and courage of those seeking to overcome obstacles on their journey. Moreover, if you wish to delve deeper into this ancient philosophy, be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow the upcoming content we'll be sharing. It's through this ongoing journey of learning and practical application that we can become true masters of overcoming. And of course, don't forget to leave your comments. Your voice is important to us, as it's through dialogue and the exchange of experiences that we can further enhance our approach and bring Stoic wisdom to an increasing number of people. Together, my friend, we'll walk this path of self-discovery and self-discipline, strengthening our determination and resilience with each step. For it's in this journey that we'll discover the true extent of our ability to face and overcome life's obstacles. So, without further ado, I invite you to subscribe, share, and comment. May the strength and wisdom of the Stoics always be with you.